The American Red Cross is just one of the many organizations on the ground helping Guamanians recover in the aftermath of Mawar. As shared on Governor Guerrero's Facebook page, their mobile teams have been out and about supporting the community in many ways.
My name is Erin McCann and I'm with the American Red Cross. I wanted to share with you some of the services that we're providing in the community today here in Guam as well as CNMI due to the typhoon. I wanted to share a little bit about the distribution of emergency supplies that we're doing. We're out in the community. We started out having pods or points of distribution with the mayor's offices. We are now in the community doing what we call mobile distribution, which is we're actually with those supplies such as cleanup kits, tarps, shovels, rakes, things along those lines. We're actually driving around streets of affected neighborhoods. And what we're doing is we're distributing those items door to door. And so you may see Red Cross vehicles out in the community. You may see folks in Red Cross attire. And what they're doing is they're trying to get those items to those folks that are in need of it. We're also at this time, we're feeding at the Tier 1 shelters and making sure the folks that are in the Tier 1 shelters have food and water at this time. We're coordinating and setting up Tier 3 shelters that will be opening this week. We have 2 locations that we're hoping to acquire and open up our doors this week, and as soon as we have more details, we'll make sure to let folks know. Other things that we're doing is we have folks out on the ground. Our volunteers are out on the ground doing damage assessment, so they're looking at folks' damage and making sure that we're communicating to our partners such as FEMA, Salvation Army, and any other nonprofits that are around on the ground, so that we're getting supplies and resources into the hardest hit areas and those folks that need it. I wanted to address a couple things because I've heard some rumors in the community. I've heard about people wearing Red Cross attire that are not offering our services, and so I want you all to know that Red Crossers will not be out there asking for donations. They are not going door to door asking for donations. They also, if they're out there, they're providing services. I've heard about people wearing Red Cross attire going into areas and doing things that may not be so appropriate. And I want you all to know that one of the things that every Red Crosser has is a badge. It has their name, it has their identification, and it's a Red Cross specific badge. So if you ever have questions, please know and ask folks for that badge. Again, we will never ask for donations. We are only providing services in the communities at this time.
Some good advice. It's sad to think that people take advantage, and if you are in need of services, including food or delivery of emergency supplies, you can call the American Red Cross at 1-800-RED-CROSS. The call center will get in contact with the disaster response team on the ground in Guam.